The ASB Commodity Price Index fell again over the past week, and this follows a steady run of declines that we've seen since around mid-December. Now, it's been a fairly similar story over recent weeks. We've seen New Zealand export commodities eke out small gains in US dollar terms. However, the relentless strength of the New Zealand dollar over recent weeks has been eroding these gains. Now, we don't expect the New Zealand dollar to remain at these elevated levels for much longer. We do continue to expect the New Zealand dollar will depreciate over the second quarter of this year as Eurozone concerns take focus. Now, we are seeing some very encouraging signs in the forestry sector, with prices recovering over recent weeks. We're continuing to see strong demand from the Chinese market. The Chinese government is ramping up construction of housing in order to cool down the housing market and weigh on prices there. Recent data from China over the past few months has been fairly encouraging, and we do continue to expect that will provide strong support for New Zealand export commodities at least over the first half of this year. Markets were relatively quiet overnight. There was very little in the way of economic data to digest. Likewise, we didn't see any new developments come out of the Eurozone. In this environment, we saw the New Zealand dollar remain above 83 cents against the US dollar. It did peak above 83.50 briefly overnight, but has since pulled back. The New Zealand dollar continues to grind higher against the euro, and with the lack of market volatility, we don't expect this trend to break anytime soon. Now, US markets are concentrating on Fed Chairman Ben Bernanke's testimony to Congress this morning. Ben Bernanke reiterated recent messages that the Fed is considering providing additional monetary policy support to the US economy in order to bring its unemployment rate down. However, he did not provide any additional details on the type of stimulus they're considering. Now, many analysts are expecting the Fed to provide additional support over the coming months, and this is a key factor that's been weighing on the US dollar at the moment. In turn, this has been propping up the New Zealand dollar at elevated levels.